Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad AZIM bin HASNUL AZLAN. My matrix number is 2019-422-936 and I'm from CS2302A.
Assalamualaikum, this is my biodata. My name is ILYAS ZULKARNAIN bin FUAT and my no matrix is 2019-685362.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. As you can see in the screen, this is my biodata. My name is SYAHIR bin AHMAD and my number is 2019-290978.
Hi, my name is ARIF bin SAATI and we are from class CS2302A, and in this video we're going to explain to you about our database project, which is about Chillex Cafe database system. This is the cafe's organization chart. This cafe is owned by Encik Mohtar bin Mohamad, who is the owner of the cafe, and this cafe is run by manager, and there is two type of employee, which is cooks and staff. Under cooks department, there are some staff who in charge as the main dishes chef, side dishes chef, and dessert chef. For staff department, there are employees who work as cashier, waiter, cleaner, and rider.
And now I will explain to you the problem statement. For the first one, time taken for the order to be received. The order needs to be sent to the customers as soon as possible, so the customers don't have to wait for too long. However, there are still problems with late deliveries for the restaurant due to large demand of orders during peak hours. In addition, this restaurant does not have enough staff to accommodate the daily orders received, so food will be delivered a bit late due to the huge number of orders. These orders need to be sorted by the staffs manually, one by one. As we know, the restaurant has been given enough duration time for them to prepare and deliver the orders to the customers, but sometimes it can be a little bit delayed due to this problem. Next, data anomalies. The data inside the system that refer to the customer's information does not link with each other correctly. The customer might have changed the address for their next order. The system does not connect with the customer's new address because the address is not being updated. Besides, the customer might have changed their phone number or other important information about them that will lead to problems during the deliveries. Data redundancy. There are many customers ordered from us every day. It seems that we have lots of new customers every day, but there are still many regular customers too. The problem that we face is our regular customer forgot that they had ordered from us before. When it happens, we get the same information from the same customer. There will be the same data in our system and it will cause data redundancy. And for the last one, data inconsistency. Each purchase must be confirmed by receipt. Each purchase will produce two receipts. The receipt will be kept by the restaurant and the other one will be given to our customer. The problem is when we accidentally lost one of the receipts will cause a loss of customer purchase records. Sales revenue will also reference on the receipt. In the event of a lost receipt, there will be a problem with the records that will be stored in the system as well as the sales record. That's all from me. Thank you.
Our objectives for the project is the first one, to prevent miscalculate of the monthly income of Chillex concept cafe that could occur if counted by hand. The second one, to keep records and data of customers systematically so that the records can be kept securely and can be accessed for future use. The third one, to determine the highest food order of the month and can prepare sufficient amount of stock. Current system description. To run the Chillex concept cafe properly, there must be has a manager and several staff at every department, and every department must have a leader in their own department. Every leader of each department needs to make sure the department work properly during the work time. The department is kitchen, delivery, waiter, cashier and cleaner. Those departments are very important to each other to make sure the cafe runs smoothly and satisfy the customer needs. The manager needs to manage every department and deal with the supplier for the cafe stock. The manager is the head of every department. The manager job is manage every department and deal with the supplier company. Manager needs to arrange the schedule for every staff in every department. For example, manage time for staff to work and their off day. Next, manage the staff salary. Besides that, manager needs to manage what stuff to buy from the supplier company. The most important department in this cafe is the kitchen department. In this department, there are several chefs who need to cook a meal for the customer. The chef will get an order from the waiter, then the chef cooks the meal of the order. When the meal is ready, the chef needs to call the waiter to serve the meal to the customer. The chef also needs to pack the meal if the order is done out or need to be delivered. Next is the waiter department. This department job is mostly contact with customer. When the cafe has a customer, the waiter needs to contact with the customer and the customer make an order. Then the waiter needs to bring the order to chef and chef will deal with the order. The waiter also deals with customer who order through delivery. Furthermore, is the cashier department. The cashier needs to collect money from the customer at the counter. After the customer get what they order, the customer will be guided to make a payment at the counter for customer who dine in and dine out. For customer who order through delivery, need to make a payment when the rider makes the delivery to the customer. The money collected by the rider will be collected by the cashier after the rider had done all their delivery. Lastly is the delivery department. In this department, it has rider. Every rider has their own motorcycle. The rider must deliver the meal of the customer to their location, such as the customer home. As the rider make the delivery, they need to collect the payment from the customer and give the collected money to the cashier.
Alright, now I'm going to talk about business rule. To run our business, a supplier need to supply stock to keep the business run. So the business rule between supplier and stock is a supplier may supply one or more stock, and a stock may be supplied by one and only one supplier. Next, the staff need to manage the stock. So the business rule for staff and stock is a staff can manage one or more stock, and a stock can be managed by one and only one staff. Next is a staff may make one or more receipt. A receipt may be made by one and only one staff. A receipt is come from customer who want to order foods, so you will make a receipt. Next, a receipt has one or more form, and a form has one and only one form. Form is something that need to. A form is like to count how many food was ordered by the customer. Next is a form may be consists one or more menu, and a menu consists of one and only one forms. So the menu is the food names. Next, a receipt may consist one and only one payment, and a payment may consist one and only one receipt. Next business rule is a customer can order one or more receipts, and a receipt can be ordered by one and only one customer. So that's all for business rule in our project about Chillex Cafe. Alright, now I'm going to talk about business rule. To run our business, a supplier need to supply stock, to keep the business run. So the business rule between supplier and stock is a supplier may supply one or more stock, and a stock may be supplied by one and only one supplier. Next, the staff need to manage the stock. So the business rule for staff and stock is a staff can manage one or more stock, and a stock can be managed by one and only one staff. Next is a staff may make one or more receipt. A receipt may be made by one and only one staff. A receipt is come from customer who want to order foods, so we will make a receipt. Next, a receipt has one or more form, and a form has one and only one form. Form is something that need to. A form is like to count how many food was ordered by the customer. Next is a form may be consists one or more menu, and a menu consists of one and only one forms. So the menu is the food names. Alright, next, a receipt may consist one and only one payment, and a payment may consist one and only one receipt. Next business rule is a customer can order one or more receipts, and a receipt can be ordered by one and only one customer. So that's all for business rule in our project about Chillex Cafe. Alright, next is Entity Relationship Diagram, or ERD. First, I will start from table supplier. The attribute is supplier ID, supplier company, supplier description, and phone number, and supplier address. The primary key for this table is supplier ID. The relationship from supplier to stock is one to many, and the verb is supply. For table stock, we have supplier ID, staff ID, stock type, and stock date. This table has composite key, which is supplier ID and staff ID is the composite key. When a table has a composite key, it will make a strong relationship. As you can see here, it's a solid line. It means that this relationship is strong. The relationship from stock to supply is many to one, and the verb is supply. And from stock to staff is also many to one, and the verb is manage. From table staff, the attribute is staff ID, staff name, staff username, staff password, staff number, staff gender, and staff department. A staff number is staff phone number. The primary key for this table is staff ID. The relationship from staff to table receipt is one to many, and the verb is make. For table receipt, we have receipt ID, payment ID, customer ID, order date, order time, order type, and staff ID. The primary key for this table is receipt ID. We have three foreign keys in this table, which is payment ID. The foreign key payment ID is came from table payment. Foreign key for customer ID come from table customer, and foreign key for staff ID is came from table staff. The relationship from receipt to payment is one to one, and the verb is consist, and he has a weak relationship. From receipt to customer is many or 0 to 1, and the verb is order. And receipt from form is one to many, the verb is has. And for this table, it has this join here, which is the order type is dine-in and delivery. For table dine-in, you have receipt ID and table no, and the primary key and foreign key is receipt ID. And table delivery, we have receipt ID and rider by, and the primary key and foreign key is receipt ID. For table form, we have receipt ID, menu ID, and quantity. This table is to count how many quantity of the menu ordered by customer. We have receipt ID, menu ID, quantity, and we have composite key in this table, which is receipt ID and menu ID, and we create a strong relationship here. From form and receipt is many to one, and the verb is has. We have strong relationship here. From form to menu is also many to one. The verb is consists. It has a strong relationship. For table menu, we have menu ID, food name, food type, and price. The primary key is menu ID. Right, for table payment, we have payment ID, receipt ID, and total payment. The primary key in this table is payment ID, and the foreign key is receipt ID, where it came from table receipt. The relationship from payment to table receipt is 1 to 1, and then the verb is consist and has a weak relationship. For table customer, we have customer ID, customer name, customer phone, and customer address. The primary key for this table is customer ID. The relationship from customer to table receipt is 1 to many or 0. And the verb is order, and we have a weak relationship here. Alright, that's all for entity relationship diagram for our project. Thank you.
Okay, so in this part of video, I'm going to explain on how to open the database system using login form and about the navigation form. Firstly, we open the access file, and notice that when you open the access file, the login screen pop up, and you need to enter the username and the password. For example, if we put the wrong one, which doesn't match, it will tell that the password or the username is incorrect. So we need to put the right username and password. So for this project, we use Chillex Cafe as their username, and for the password is Chillex123. So if we put the correct password and username, it will pop up. It will let us access. It will just open to the navigation form. And navigation form is a form that help the user to easily interact, such as if the manager want to add data about customer, he will go to the customer form. If he want to add data about menu, just go to the next form, and this is time saving because the user doesn't need to go to this part to search for the form.
Now I will show you our form in our Access. This is our customer form, which consists customer ID, customer name, customer phone, and customer address. It refers to the customer table. Just this. Now next we go to the delivery form, which consists receipt ID and rider by from the delivery table. Next, we go to the dine-in form, which consists receipt ID and table number. We refer to this table. And next, we go to the form, our table name form, which consists receipt ID, menu ID, and quantity. Refer to this. And next we go to the menu form. We have here menu ID, food or drink name, and price per unit. We can refer from this table. And we have payment form that have payment ID, receipt ID, total payment, order date. From here. Next, we have receipt form. Now we have receipt ID, payment ID, customer ID, order date, order time, order type, and staff ID. You can refer to this. Next, you can go to the staff form. As you can see here, we have staff ID, staff name, telephone number for the staff, gender, and staff department. Okay. And for the next form, we go to the stock form. We have supplier ID, staff ID, stock receive date, and stock description. Let's refer to the stock table. Yes, this is match the form. For the last one, we can go to the supplier form. We have supplier ID, supplier company, supplier description, and phone number. We can refer to the supplier table. We have supplier ID, supplier company, supplier description, and supplier phone number. That's all from me. Now, I will show you how to add data by using the form. First, we use the customer form. Use the example, 21, customer name, Hakimi Rashid, customer phone, customer address, now let's save this. Let's look at the customer table. We have the new data here, Hakimi Rashid. Let's close this and this. Now we go to the staff form. We would like to put a new data for the staff. 20005 staff name, for the telephone number, gender male, put it as rider. Let's save this. Let's look at the staff form. We have new data here for the new staff. Let's close this and this. Now we go to the supplier form. 18. Put the Saji. Spice and phone number 018665431. Now let's save this. Let's look at the supplier table here. We have the new data here. Let's close this and this. For last, I will show you how to insert the new data for the menu inside the menu table by using the form. Let's put this as D33. For example, put the name of the menu, Holic, and 3 ringgit. Save this. Let's look at the menu table. We have the new menu here. There it is. Holic and 3 ringgit with the D33 for the menu ID. That's all from me.
Okay, so right now I want to show you how to do a report. So there are two ways to report. The first one is, for example, you want to make a report of delivery. You click delivery, create, click create, and click report. So it will automatically do a report for you. Okay. So the second way is click create and then create report wizard. So choose a table payment. Put all the item in the selected field. Click this. It will drag all the item to the selected field and then click next. If you want to group by, click payment ID or the ID or total payment and then click this. You will group by payment ID and then click next and then click submit option. So there are sum, average, mean and max if you want to calculate. So click sum, then click OK. Then next you will choose your layout if you want to, and then click next, then finish. So this is a summary of the payment. Based on our first objective, which is to prevent miscalculate of the monthly income in Chillex Concept Cafe. This is the report on total payment collected in May. So this show every payment that being paid by the customer. Example, RM7.80 on the payment ID first, and the last one is the total payment in May. So this report can prevent the miscalculation of the monthly income in Chillex Concept Cafe. The second report is report on customer record, which is to keep records and data of customers systematically based on our objective. Okay, so the first one is payment ID, total payment, how much they pay, or the date when they buy, or the time, and or the type between dine-in or delivery. So there is total payment every single payment ID. So at the last is you can see the grand total of how much they get in Chillex Concept Cafe. The third report is report on highest food order in May based on objective number 3. So in this report you can see the type of food that being ordered by the customer. The highest one is nasi goreng kecap, which is 4, and Nescafe, which is 4 order.
Alright, now I want to show how to create a report based on query. To do that, we need to choose a query that we want, then go to create and click report wizard. Create report wizard, then choose, make sure the name here is same as query that we want. Choose all field into from available field to selected field and then click next. And this we can choose to sort by ascending or descending, but you can also click none and then next. This is the layout, type of layout that you want to show your report, how you want to show your report. I choose tabular, and the orientation I choose portrait, and then click next, and you can rename it here and rename it as report based on query 1, then click finish. So it will appear like this, report based on query 1. Yeah, so We have customer during May, we have 12 people. 12 people during May. So next, report based on query 2. It is about join query customer with specific order nasi. You can see customer name column and food drink name column. The customer name column, it will appear the name of customer, and food drink name, it will display the food name. And as you can see here, all food name has nasi, because we want to determine customer with specific order nasi. Alright, next, report based on query 3. It is about dine-in order with food description. You can see here table number column, food drink name column, and quantity column. For table number 1, we have nasi goreng kampung, the quantity is 1. Nasi goreng biasa, the quantity is 2. Nescafe, the quantity is 2. Lemon tea, the quantity is 1. Grilled chicken chop, the quantity is 1. And sirap bandung is 1. So next, report based on query 4. It is about total payment. We have customer name column and total payment column. Here we can see a customer name here and the payment he made. For example, Abu Salman bin Jamil, he made total payment is 17 ringgit and 10 cent. Alright, next, report back to query 5 is about budget menu. We have menu ID column, food drink name column, and price per unit column. For example, for menu ID F01, the name is nasi goreng kampung and the price per unit is 5 ringgit and 90 cent. Next, report based on query 6 is about it's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's about payment. So we have payment ID here, and we have total payment column. So the payment, for example, for payment ID P0004, the total payment is 70 ringgit and 80 cent. For P005 is 21 and 31 ringgit and 30 cent, and so on. Alright, next is report based on Q7. It is to determine price under simple query, price under 10 ringgit. So we have food drink name column and price per unit column. As we can see here, there are no price, there are excess the 10 ringgit. Our price is below 10 ringgit. Next, report based on query 8 is about subquery delivery. We can see the customer name, customer phone, and customer address here who make a delivery order. Next, report based on query 9 is about subquery dine-in. We have customer column, customer name column, customer phone number column, we have customer address column. All these customer just made a dine-in order. Last is report based on query 10. It's about total for each gender. So we want to count gender of our staff. We have staff gender column here and total for each gender column. So female we have 5 people and male we have 9 people. So that's all for report based on query. Thank you.
As for conclusion, throughout this project, our team had gained a lot of knowledge and input about database system. We had learned step by step on how to create a working database system. A lot of things were discovered, such as on how to sort the inserted data according to our own way. This project is beneficial to the restaurant as we are able to solve their problem, such as long time taken for the order to be received, decrease the possibility of customers' data loss, and reduce data redundancy. We can conclude that database is important for every type of job that have entities to be linked with attributes of each other. Database management system can help to sort and organize all entities in a company or any organization. By using database management system, it can link all the data which is attributed according to their entities. Therefore, you can easily make a change by using this system.